So as soon as I was going to get to work today, power just went out. I was kind of dragging my feet in the morning, mainly because I didn't get enough sleep the night before, and it's always hard to get focused. So I was like, well, try getting up and getting breakfast and playing with the dog a little bit, and then going back to sleep. None of that stuff worked, so I was finally like, okay, I'm just gonna trudge through the day as long as I can, and was having some internet issues, and then the power went out. Well, I was having internet issues. I restarted the computer, and yeah, as soon as it got booted up again, the power went out. So I figured I'd record one of these because I like doing these regularly. Tomorrow's my day off. I thought I'd do it then, but why not now? As I didn't get enough sleep, I'm not in the best frame of mind, but you know, why not? I'm sure it won't turn out as bad as I think it will. Or maybe it will. I don't know. Um, so I've been stressed about a lot of things lately. Um, this isn't glamorous stuff to talk about, but like there's my left testicle or left nut, however you put that, is I think I have like they call it like hydrocele or hydrocele in there where it looks a little messed up. Um, yeah, where it's like there's fluid buildup in there, and I don't know. It looks really disturbing, but doctor says it's not, um, dangerous. I guess unless it gets too big, you might just want to do something about it because of discomfort. But I don't know. It really bothers me, and fortunately, even though I've been working at this YouTube thing for a while, and prior to January, about a month ago, prior to other than the last 30 days, I haven't been making much money. So, sorry, my lips are probably kind of chapped. But yeah, I haven't been making much money, so I've been reserved about going to the doctors for any problems I might have. But I do have a lot of in savings from just years of working other jobs, and I really didn't spend much. I mean, there's a reason I'm wearing like the same shirt every time I record one of these. It's like I really don't buy new clothes. I don't get like my TV. I got a new TV about 2 years ago, but basically all my life I had hand-me-down TVs, like big back ones. My computers are hand-me-downs. So basically, I don't have a ton of money, but as I still have a pretty good amount in savings and I'm making more off of YouTube, I thought maybe I could get that looked at. This problem with my testicle. And then there's the other issue, which you can see right here is my hair. My hair's really receding, and it's mainly in the front and on this side. On this side, I just put stuff in it, so on this side it's not nearly as bad, but on this side it is pretty bad. Um, I've been dealing with hair loss since 2015, which is about 8 years now, and I've tried a number of different treatments, but I noticed I think they have slowed it down. Like I think I'd be much further along as far as balding if it weren't for the treatments. But they haven't stopped it completely, and it's still moving at a faster rate than I'd like. So if I'm YouTube rich one day, I will definitely get a transplant just to have some in front. Like even if I had to have a high hairline just to have something, I think I'd be good with that. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to the point where I shave it, and I would just be fine with that because it'd be less time consuming. Um, but yeah, that's just it's basically been like I'm on all these different treatments for hair loss, and like I said, I save most of my money when it comes to recreational stuff, and that's honestly where a lot of my money goes. That and then just savings and food, and I guess some health related things. And Yeah, I've been trying to do the hair loss stuff, and I don't know if anyone comes across this who's curious, I could go in depth about all of the things I've tried and what I feel like works, what I feel like doesn't work, and what I feel like is good for other people, but not exactly good for me. I'm just seeing if I have chapstick in here. Yeah, I guess they're kind of chapped. Um, Sorry, I know this is kind of rambly today. Uh, let's see. Yeah, the as far as the hair loss stuff, it's just always a stressor. But I almost don't know what to do more at this point. I've tried a number of different things, and nothing has really gotten me regrowth or stop the shedding. Like I always have these little dead hairs in front, around the hairline. And as you can see, it's significantly, gone into this side. If you watch Red Letter Media, it's sort of like Mike Staclosa from there, where it's, just really receded on that one side. And that's just always stressful for me. And that's part of being self-employed is, you go to a normal job and no matter what is stressing you, you just you have to work pretty much. I mean, I guess you can just kind of get through the day without focusing too much and do a half-assed job and get away with it. But I try to work hard at my other jobs because I usually, well, I'm kind of just too cowardly not to work hard. And if someone yells at me, it's probably going to work to motivate me. But I do I had really good bosses at my other jobs. Sometimes a few that were not so great, but at least two guys who were really good. So I never wanted to let them down or make their day any harder than it was. So yeah, you could do that when you're like working for an employer because you don't really have a choice. Where it's like when you're self-employed, all these things that stress you out really weigh you down a lot, and you've got to just work through them. Like if you have the discipline to do that, that's great. Or you have to find some way to resolve the problem, which probably isn't going to happen. Or just find some way to motivate yourself. Fixate on something. If I'm really worried about things with my appearance, like my hair receding, I'll just focus on sort of the mental motivation of my YouTube channel because like a lot of the things in that YouTube channel aren't really like the things that motivate me are sort of so detached from anything to deal with my identity. It's sort of like I'm creating this other character who speaks through the YouTube channel. And, I could just think about my narration skills and making the scripts tighter and basically all these other things, but I have to focus on that. I mean, that's one of the reasons I made the YouTube channel anonymous and disconnected to my appearances, just because I don't want a YouTube channel that is in any way dependent on, oh, this is the guy with this hair look, or oh, this guy, what the heck, he has acne now. That's really really weird. I just wanted something where none of those things are going to be outside factors. Or heck, because I'm a hypochondriac. Um, let's say I get in some car wreck and my face gets messed up. Well, if I'm just a voice behind a microphone, I can still do the YouTube videos just fine. Basically, as long as my voice hasn't been messed up. And heck, at this point, with the AI voice, you could basically train an AI on your voice and do that. Or at least do it till maybe you recover your voice or something if it gets messed up in some horrible way. Um, I don't know. I'm just rambling today. I probably shouldn't have recorded considering I got such little sleep. Um, I've actually been getting better sleep lately, but I think what's been throwing me off is I, um, well, one, I've been taking caffeine again. And then two is that when I wake up in the middle of the night, I'll check my phone to check a number of things online, one of which is the progress of the channel. If there's a new video out that we uploaded the night before, I want to see how it's doing. And, you know, it's sort of like if you're looking at that stuff for too long, your brain registers its awake time, and then it's hard to get back to sleep. And, you know, that's just, the bad thing about that is it screws up your whole day. Um, but, yeah, I guess this is how I sound when I'm just rambling. But you know, some of these things are like, unglamorous things to talk about, or just maybe kind of gross. Like as far as hair or a problem with my testicles, um, I don't know. I feel like other people, especially guys, are really conscious about talking about that stuff, and I don't know. I'm just not. I'm sort of like, especially when it comes to the hair issue, it's like, well, why not talk about it? Because like everyone around you clearly knows you're receding. You're not fooling anyone by not talking about it. And it's like, I think part of it's like people don't want to believe they have inferior genes. You know, obviously, if you have hair loss, you know, you might think that, but it's true. Like, you do have inferior genetics. And I don't know, like, why not talk about it? Like, you're not fooling anyone. And heck, if you do talk about it, you can probably, who knows, you might run into someone who you didn't think had answers, but they might have some answers for you. Um, you know, but most guys in the workplace, you can't even broach that subject. Heck, even for a lot of guys on YouTube. I don't know what it is with me. I don't know, there's certain experiences that I guess just traumatized my self-image so much that I don't really have a problem talking about this stuff, because my expectations for myself are essentially through the floor. Um, but one of the benefits of that is that I think it has made me a little bit more mature with my thinking, as far as you know, I want to save money for future treatments they come up with for this stuff. So I'm not going to spend money on the latest Overwatch skin, or heck, spend a lot of time on Overwatch. That's a video game, in case you don't know. Very great, but also horrible and frustrating video game. You know, I'm not going to always just spend that time on that, because I think, like, okay, do I want to go back to a shitty job where the only way I can make money is through basically degrading and or monotonous work? No, then I got to get back to work on my YouTube channel. And I don't know, I could probably go on here. See, especially when I talk about this stuff that sort of bothers me on a personal level, I just get really rambly. It's almost like there's this suppressed trauma or something. Um, I don't know. Some psychologist watching this could probably evaluate it. I think I'm gonna wrap this video up, but I might record another one. We'll see. That's all for now.